Guys, thanks for tuning into our podcast. If you do enjoy this, please make sure you share it with a mate. It's not that much that we're asking. We really appreciate it. But yeah, just keep listening and hope you enjoy the banter that we've been having.
Do you not know who she is, Clutzy?
No, I do now. I do now.
I'll have to get you back on when we do get Metamucil as a sponsor eventually.
This thing called the reverse scope piss. Basically the same thing. Tuck your dick, piss in the trough backwards.
Was he blind before the Big Les show come out?
Lang Park, mate, Queensland.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back to On the Piss. I fucked it. G'day, guys. Welcome back to another edition of On the Piss with Clutz and
I've
Mike.
fucking done the Buffalo already.
Oh no! And
not
that
even
right
through
there
the
is
intro.
good friend Ryan Freeney, and he's buffaloed himself. Fuck, that's not good.
Welcome.
And you're on camera
Welcome
as well.
back.
So.
Coming live from the Caxton. We've done a few podcasts with Uncle Mike, but this is the first one from the pool room at the Caxton Hotel. What do you reckon? How's the we interrupt
man-
regular programming.
Breaking news. Freeney's getting pissed.
That was pretty slow.
No, that was good.
A Buffalo must.
The best thing is...
I can't practice what I preach. You gotta practice what you preach. You can't just fucking...
There's rules for a reason.
For anyone not watching on YouTube, Freddie's just buffaloed himself and sculled a whole pint before we've even started the podcast. So
We're off to a cracking
This could go.
start.
This could go fucking two ways.
This
yeah.
this could go
I think it's gonna go one
a
way.
number of
Cheers.
Down.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Sorry about
boys.
this. It's actually
Cheers.
continue.
Yeah. Fuck me. I
Yeah.
love
What do you
it.
think of the pool room?
Mate, I love this. I'm not gonna lie. Mrs. was off me. Fair call.
Yeah.
But mate, I couldn't be happier to be here. I'll be honest with you.
Well, I'm so happy that you're here with us.
Yeah, me
So-
too. It's been a while.
I'm rocking my TNs
Yeah.
and my and my
You
tie-dyed
got
socks.
big calves. I was just looking before. Big
Big as
calves.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, that's massive.
That's why I clipper them. Because I'm not defined anywhere else.
Just look after the calves.
I'll clip on my legs because they at least look fucking gangster.
No, they do.
Anyway,
That's fucking awesome. How you been though, mate? You know,
Mate, not too bad. Just been busy at work. It's been flat out. Had
Yeah.
another kid.
Yeah, congratulations. I was going to bring that up later on, but yeah.
how lovely.
Yeah, she's potentially coming out this week of hospital. She's
Nice
How
one.
lovely.
But besides that, just working and coaching the mighty fourth grade.
Yeah, fucking
Play
oath.
coach.
Player coach. It's great to see you running around there. It's also good to know that when you're at training, you're not a massive advocate of getting there on time or just sort of have
look,
fun.
It's grades footy is what it's all about. Grassroots footy. To be honest, I'll be pissed off if you're late to a boat race.
Never late
We
to a
don't
boat
really
race.
like straight line strength and conditioning.
No,
We like the more game based fitness.
it's love. I just scored
Um,
tries in that as well. So I'm happy.
What? Yeah. I'll get a couple of good ones too. It's just all about intensity,
Yeah,
hitting holes at pace.
exactly.
What else is there? Yeah, mate. It is what it is. You can't be too serious. You're not coaching the Wallabies. I think a few other people need to realise that. But
yeah.
yeah.
Well,
It's-
it's fourth grade. We're not isolating ourselves and
I think the motto is we want to be drinking winners' piss.
Yeah.
So
Fuck yeah.
fucking put
Every-
in for the boys. Otherwise, you'll be drinking losers' piss.
Every action that is taken should be taken towards that goal of drinking winner's piss
100%.
and nothing else.
And I'm going to call out thanks Sterling Farquhar for Farquhar. One of them.
Farquhar.
But
Prince of
thank
the
you for
North.
hosting this. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a great
puts on a
place.
good spread.
Come to Jeeps. mate.
Spectacular.
Come to Jeeps, and you can be drinking more winners' piss. Because North, the only thing you can beat there.
I'm
I'm not
sad.
going to say it.
I'm sad that he's at North. I feel like he'd be a great addition to Jets.
I agree. I reckon that bloody brilliant beers review that he did that day. Oh,
Ric Flair.
that was amazing.
That was a big review.
Spectacular. It was a grand
Was
entrance.
it a three beer
Yeah,
review?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
And he
Snorkel
can't score
Dog.
I
beers
think he
either.
started it. Did he start the three? It was more than one.
Potentially.
I think he did actually. He's also his first review he ever did was at the Caxton when it was all closed up,
Off
and
the
he just
tap.
walked up to a tap and just
Chucked his
started
head under.
just sinking 4x bitter off
Yeah.
tap,
It's great.
just like head
How
on neck.
many weeks was that just sitting there?
Oh, no, it was
this is
early on in the piece.
pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
right when it happened, so it was
I
fresh.
need to find that one. Did you see the old Portuguese jail.
yeah, shout out to Jared Cranos.
Jared.
I'm glad people are finding out about that.
Yeah.
And appreciating for
If
what
you've
it
Actually,
been
if
a
you-
massive advocate,
and he
of that.
commented back to me.
Yeah, yeah. If you're listening and you don't know what we're talking about, there's a review in the what's his name on Facebook?
Jared
Craner.
Craner. So
Search his
I
name in
forgot
the
how to
group.
spell Jared, but if you spell Craner, it's Craner.
Jared spelt Gerard.
And
Yeah.
he's literally reviewed. We normally wouldn't allow anything other than a beer review, but
It's
He-
prison piss.
It's prison hooch.
he's
Prison hooch.
literally in Portuguese prison and he's reviewed Hooch. So we decided to let it slip through, and it's quite a nice and in-depth review. So go and have a look for that if you.
We got to free him.
Yeah, free dirty jazz.
Free Dirty Jazz.
It's
It's
a movement.
Don't worry
It's
about
a
all these
trending
drill
hashtag.
rappers.
Yeah,
Free dirty jazz.
Yeah.
Free Dirty Jazz.
Get him out of the Portuguese prison.
true.
And it wasn't his meth, man. It wasn't his meth.
I tell you what.
I don't know if that's what
I think it was.
Oh fucking hell! Nah, it's
Yeah.
awesome.
No comment.
Oh,
I'm going to
my
keep my
Lord.
mic in my right hand so I don't fucking buff up.
Yeah, dude. I do it all the time.
Or do I want to buff myself?
I don't know.
We're going to have a race soon.
We
yeah,
do.
after this we'll do it.
Have we got a pint or a schooner?
I got a schooner. That's the only problem.
Howard.
Yeah,
We can just get another glass after. Relax.
I'm going to race him with a pint.
Yeah, we can do it after.
Okay. We got to record it though.
Oh, of course, yeah.
yeah, TikTok time.
We didn't think to actually tell you to prep for this, Freeny, but
I'll
you've
raw
done
dog it.
before.
I'll raw dog it.
Yeah,
It's no problem.
that's what we like about you.
I
Not
love
afraid to
raw
just
dogging.
get your hands dirty. Two truths and a lie.
Two truths and a
I
lie.
think you've done it before. I can't remember what they were last time. Something about sevens rugby.
Yeah,
Scored
Uh,
a try against England,
yeah.
Sevens team.
correct.
I can't remember what
That
the
actually
others were.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember either. Fuck, mate. I get head like a sieve. Just nothing stays in there for too long.
Oh fuck yeah.
So I don't know if you have.
So two truths and a lie.
Yeah.
Okay. One truth is that I can run the 100. I used to be able to run the 111 seconds.
Still can, definitely.
But definitely
I
not.
wouldn't put it past you.
I'm the heaviest I've ever been. Equal heaviest to what I've ever been. That's another truth, or is it?
the name of the
and
game.
the other one is I'll be coaching the Wallabies by the end of the year. Or, sorry, the Broncos. Probably the Bronx.
That's true.
Yeah, you could be.
No, it's not.
Fuck.
Heaviest you ever been, mate. Congratulations.
He doesn't like it at all.
You fucking
He's done
dog.
the 8-week challenge before COVID.
Yeah, I lost 15 kilos. Put it all back on.
Plus 10.
No, I haven't.
No.
But guess
Still
how
not
guess how heavy I am. Go.
Oh,
126.2.
Whoa. 122.
Are you? I'm heavier than you.
you're actually not that tall, though. I thought you were
Yeah.
taller today.
Actually, no.
Oh, fuck off, mate. You're 80% head.
I don't.
You don't even have a belly button.
That's
mate.
me.
You've got your arms are your ears.
Mr. Potato
Yeah,
Head.
no, what's that guy out of with the eyes in his hands back in the day? That
Oh,
shape?
yeah.
That's fucked up.
I was gonna say at training the other night, I was filling in a prop and Freeny was on the other team, and someone was like, "Oh, this is a bit weird." I was like, "Yeah, go to prop." I was like, "I am 124 kilos," and then Freeny's there. He goes, "I'm 122, but I'm a foot shorter than you." I'm a fat cunt.
Actually,
How am I moving though? Be honest.
Good, real good.
yeah, for a bloke who can cover 100 metres in 11 seconds, you built like a brick shithouse.
I wish you could run a I reckon I'm stuck in first gear. I'll put it that way. Like I'm all right for 5-10
The
meters,
engine's revving.
and then it's just fucking redlining. I reckon I did 100 and probably like 14 seconds. I was never fast.
Who do you reckon's on the treadmill more, you or Fonz?
I would definitely have that cunt. Sorry,
Bloke.
I should have said cunt.
Bloke.
I think we allow
Bloke.
3 every episode, so that's 2 out of 3 out of the way, nice and early.
Yeah, definitely. I've got. Mate, what are you doing?
I don't know.
These headphones.
Do you wanna?
Actually, just on the topic of me having a big head, I got roasted in the group. I don't know if you saw it the other night. I went, my barber, I've been going to for ages, opened his own shop. So I went,
You have
and
to pay double. You have to double the time. Just get
well,
that
it
surface
was
area.
Thursday night. No, he had a beard. I was like, oh, I'll do a review and like shout out his barber shop. And I put like, yeah, my barber's just opened his own shop, got here and having a beer, blah, blah.
Saw that, yeah. I didn't read the comment.
Someone I used to work with got it. Hope you booked out the whole evening for that fucking nog.
Oh,
Such
fuck.
good chat.
He legit, my barber legit pays me out for, he's like, my clippers literally can't deal with your head, like your hair. It's fucked.
What do you fucking like get a head like an echidna cunt or something?
Yeah, my hair's, there's the third.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping. What's going on with my right?
Yeah, I can
ear?
only hear out of one as well. I don't know. It should be right. I think it's just these chords here.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Oh,
It'll be fine. Don't
Freddie
worry
with
about
the reach around. Wouldn't be the first time.
it. Yeah.
be the first strong hands. Probably give a good wristy, I reckon.
Yeah.
Rough though, a bit rough.
You got big hands,
Yeah,
though,
it's
so it looks
alright.
small.
I got a big palm and small fingers.
Yes,
You do,
I've
actually.
got small hands.
Ridiculous.
I have the tiniest little hands ever. You won't be able to see. I'll show you after. I've got one pinky smaller than the other.
That's about 20 more smaller than the other. Oh, fuck.
It's like, I'll see if you can see it on the camera, but see how your pinky goes up to the knuckle line on that finger? On this hand, it doesn't.
That's a good 15 millimeters.
It's fucked.
Oh, that's
So what happened?
I was just born like that.
Defect.
Yeah. I've got
Oh, that's
tiny
so
little hands too.
creepy.
And feet.
What size foot are you?
Like 8.
Issy's that. My son's got bigger feet than you, mate. I just had to
How
go
old
buy
is
him
he?
new slides today.
Must be nice.
He's 7. He's playing under 8. Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
I can buy kids like sneakers, like youth sneakers, and they're cheaper. It's great.
I haven't
Have
been
you
able
got-
to do
are you
that
Chi-
since
are
I
you like
was
part
10.
Chinese or something? They got raspy hair. You know what I mean? It's like just fucking
Yeah, straight
like
out.
steel wool.
Mine's so thick. Just see my granddad, mate. He's like 85, full head of
Shush your-
black hair.
Hey,
My granddad, full head of black hair, 85 years old. Mate, recently, it's
show
actually,
us your hairline. Give us a gaze. That's
Oh.
that is strong.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's been fading back. Like, okay, so my mates are barbers down at this awesome barbershop, Roman Kelly's. Shout out to Roman Kelly's barbershop,
Lovely
one of our
Roman Kelly's,
sponsors.
One of our sponsors.
huge
Anyway,
sponsor of the podcast. backed
Anyway,
us from the
so
beginning.
he's giving me this epic haircut. But before I said, don't fucking line me up,
Yeah.
don't line me up because I'm creeping backwards at
Yeah.
a rate of knots. I was like,
Oh,
oh
no.
dear, oh dear. So I'm committed, and then he's gone boom the other side, and then line me up. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy going to keep lining me up? It's going to be fucking halfway back of my head. Oh, fucking, no, I had to run with it. It looked good, but then you
Yeah.
got to think of the regrowth.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just a little bit there.
Yeah.
No.
So you got to do a cow lick.
fucked.
Yeah.
Straight down, yeah.
So,
There was no good, but I was just like, fuck. I'm like, oh, I'm just so scared of the regrowth, but it's fine, yeah.
I gotta say, I didn't realise that Brisbane's latest runway at the airport was opened up on your fucking forehead. Look
me?
at the size of
Is
it,
this me?
cunt.
Holy fuck.
You,
What do you mean?
Darcy. You
No,
got
but
a
look how
massive
strong
forehead.
his hairline is.
Yeah.
You can't fault his actual hairline.
You could literally.
I know
make a plane
I
on
know it
that
creeps
forehead.
back a bit.
I'm not gonna lie, I am coming at him today because I got fucking
Yeah.
roasted last
When I
week.
was
It's
editing the
literally like
podcast.
you look like someone stuck pubes to your face. You know, remember in,
I do it myself.
in Jackass?
Yeah.
In Jackass?
They do it
I
to I
watched
think
that
it's
the other
Dave
day.
England.
I was watching it with Issy. Don't judge me. And
7-year-old.
fuck, we were laughing, man. We were laughing. It's off his bulb, That's what Issy said to me.
Oh,
I was
love it.
going to say before, my granddad, if you saw him, you'd dead set think he's 60, he's 85. And I was going to say this happened recently. It was probably a couple of years ago now, but they live up at Caloundra, my grandparents.
Yeah.
And they got this big fucking flight of stairs,
That,
two-story
like,
house.
Set like that.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Yeah, yeah, it's almost upright. Anyway, like it's so the stairs are so big like that at the moment. My grandma has one of those electric chairs to get her up and down.
Oh, that is sick.
So Granddad one day we're all there. Granddad's up the top, and you just hear this bump, and he's fallen from the top like ragdoll to the bottom, and he would have been like 83, and everyone's like, Granddad's dead, like he's gone. He jumps up, and everyone's like, holy fuck, Granddad, are you alright? He turns around, he's like, yeah, I'm fine, what are you talking about? And Dad goes over, and he's like, shit, Doug, you alright? My Granddad goes, yeah, you know what it's like, mate. You play a few games of footy, you learn how to fall. 85-year-old man just
What a
tumbled down
fucking
the
legend.
stairs.
What
yeah.
a fucking legend. He would fucking have you, I reckon.
Yeah,
He
big
would
time,
just-
big time.
Well, I remember I was at a party and just after high school. One of the boys used to live at Northgate, and he got a another mate, Brutnell. He was just a fucking menace. Like the things he used to do was incredible. I don't know if this is true, but he reckons he told me that he got a Saturday detention or Sunday detention back in boarding school, and he put paint thinners, and he had to watch the teachers' cars, and all their fucking paint started bubbling and shit. Don't know if it's true.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's true. Could have been a bit of GST in that story, but let's run with it.
Let's run with it. It's a good story.
Oh, fuck, where's it going with that?
Loose cunt
What were we talking
Northgate
about?
party.
My granddad having me.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so he put he poured a whole fucking thing of cooking oil out over one of the boys' timber floors, and it was near a staircase. And I was blind, and I was walking, and I was just going like full Home Alone style. Oh, and you know how much it hurts.
Yeah.
Hitting stairs. Yeah, I hit every stair.
Oh, fuck that.
And he couldn't stop laughing, and I was in so much pain. And you know when you're drunk too, so you don't feel
Yeah.
everything. Like
And the
I
next
felt
day.
everything.
Oh, really?
Really?
I was about to cry. It was that bad,
Fuck.
but it didn't.
But it looks so
Mate,
funny
wait,
on film. Though.
We went to Perth for a family holiday. This would have been, I think it was before I started at high school, so it would have been like 2006, 2007. So what's that,
I was
like
finished.
13
I was
years ago?
finished then.
Here we are.
And here we are.
And so, yeah, it would have been probably, let's just say 12 years ago, so Granddad would have been 72, something like that.
That's a good math.
Still
Fucking
fucking
good
old, yeah.
Yeah.
So we like house swapped. We're staying in this place. It was in a cul-de-sac, and we got tickets
How
to
good
the.
a cul-de-sac
So
growing up,
good.
by the way.
Oh, we got tickets
I
to.
never lived on one. Imagine that, pretty good. Actually, I live on one right now. That's why I know they're good. So fucking idiot.
Glad we cleared that up.
Yeah,
Sponsor of this week's podcast is
cul-de-sacs. Thanks, Brisbane City Council.
huge shout out. Anyway, so we got tickets to the Wacker Test over there, Australia. We're playing South Africa, I think. And my little brother and I,
Oh, absolutely.
all we wanted to do was play backyard cricket. So the first day we got there, we'd flown from here. It was like 6-hour flight or whatever. Went to.
Who did you pretend you were, by the way, in backyard cricket?
I always love Adam Gilchrist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You're
look a
not
bit like you
left-handed.
get stupid-looking face like his.
Ears, big ears. Can bat like him too.
No, you can't.
Anyway,
That was useless.
so we got.
Nah, he was my captain.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry to.
Were you? Were you good at cricket?
Nah.
Oh no,
Just
you're
good
all
chat.
right.
Did you have good cricket chat? I reckon they've got the best chat, some of them.
Nah, I was not really chatty.
Yeah, nah. Just
Well, we
sort
I
of
was just average at
intimidating.
everything. Like I'd first change bowler, bat 5'6", you know what I mean?
Morris
Just average
actually
at everything.
invented an award for Darcy.
Yeah.
He was
What
the
was
first.
it? No,
Oh,
the only
captain
person
in-
that couldn't wear
it was
any
like-
hat provided?
What was it? It was like captain of the seconds cricket.
No, it was it was like
How many
player of the
teams?
year for seconds cricket.
Player of the year.
They did,
give it to the captain.
they did player of the year for the first for every sport, and then for cricket they did seconds and gave it to me. Like no one knew what was happening. I was sort of was not sitting there, and they're like, "And this is new award." And everyone's like, "What the fuck's that?" And they gave it to me. I was like, "What the?" So weird.
Oh.
Anyway, back to my story.
Sorry. Bit of a segue.
We have a segue.
So we got those shitty like cricket bat and balls you get from like a IGA, like they're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
the tennis balls like
Yep.
fucking cement basically.
Rock
yeah.
Yeah. So we had
bounce.
so we
It's like
had
a
that.
squash ball.
Yeah, we had that, and we're in the cul-de-sac. It's my brother Louis, me, and my granddad, and we're basically rotating between outfielder, bowler, batsman. And I've just like dispatched Lewis back over his head, and we're playing one hand, one bounce, and my granddad is full tilt after this ball, like on the road, and I was like, he's not going to get there, and it bounces, and he's kicked it into second gear, and he's fucking flying, takes this catch, one hand, one bounce, just goes into the gutter. I was like, holy shit.
At 75.
Run over, yeah, he's got bark off all his
But he
face,
fucking got you
Broke-
out, you cunt.
broke all his hands, and he cut his toe to the bone, and he had to spend 2 days in hospital where they cleared gravel out of his foot. It was fucked.
Did he get you out though?
Yeah, I was gone.
Never forget. Never
he
forget.
literally, he broke all his fingers, and he gets up holding the tennis ball in his hand.
Just going,
That is fucked.
Yeah,
Oh, incredible.
Jesus.
What a man.
Grandparents are cooked.
yeah.
Well,
That's
my
so
grandparents, they're all dead. Oh, except, no, actually, my
I got a couple of them.
mum's dad passed away when she was young, and a mum.
Mm.
But the mum remarried
Oh,
my
okay.
pop Mac. How sick's his name?
Mac.
Murdoch.
Oh, Murdoch.
Murdoch.
First name.
Yeah, how sick's that?
Ooh.
That's cool.
Nickname Mac. Fuck, you could polish off some scotch, mate.
Really.
Didn't say much, just sat there just drinking.
Yeah. So my
Scotch
granddad
on
does.
the rocks, and I'm like,
My granddad drinks Heinekens, and he'll do the same thing, and then he'll get the hiccups, and he has this thing where he thinks he can stare into the corner of a room and get rid of his hiccups. So it'll be family dinner. It'll be family dinner, and granddad will be at the end of the table. Everyone's talking, he's there silently, he's going like this. Just hiccuping.
Fuck. My pop's not allowed. My pop's not allowed to drink anymore.
Oh, mate.
Got his. He used to go to Fraser Island a couple of times a year.
yeah, pickle
And
himself.
I remember, I think I was 7 or 8 years
Just
old.
fill me up, friends.
And buddy, mum's. I come home, mum's crying, and I was like, "Oh, what's up?" She's like, "Oh, your grandfather's just a little bit."
Like
She's
its
like,
owner.
"Oh, that's a shit.
Like
ball."
its owner.
It's like, "Oh, your grandfather's just been flown to hospital. Like he's a bit crook, blah blah." Blah. From what he said, the bloke polished off a case and a half.
The story gets better.
He's polished off a case and a half of beers and got his stomach pumped on Fraser Island and got flown off.
It did. It got better.
So,
You came home strong, God. You came home strong,
yeah, it took a
Clutzy.
while to get there. I got lost halfway through. But yeah, he's not allowed to drink anymore because he got his stomach pumped over there, and they were like, "If you keep drinking, you're gonna die."
Mate.
So he has the occasional
Take me.
Johnny. Yeah. Absolutely fucked.
I think I got pancreatitis when I was like 19.
Really?
Jesus.
From the
I
pigs?
used to just drink so much rum.
Fuck
Mate,
yeah.
my granddad
Around
loves
that.
the
Don't drink it
horses.
anymore. I'm really bad on it.
Aren't we all? One of our mates last night, Roy Driscoll, was actually here at the Caxton,
Yeah.
and I wasn't out, but he sent a message in the group chat this morning saying, "Apologies, everyone. I was on the rums last night."
Yeah.
Must have had a big night.
I rock up.
I'll get a bad rum story.
Oh,
Can I tell
please
one more
go.
granddad story?
Yeah,
first?
absolutely. We get it. Your granddad's a Terminator.
Yeah, he loves the horses and like betting on. He loves the tab basically. And I'll drive up there to see him, my and granddad at the coast, and you get there, it'll be like 11:30 in the morning. Where's granddad? Oh, he's just gone out to do the groceries. Oh, okay. 4:30 rolls in home with, where you been, granddad? Oh, I just went down to IGA. It's like, I've been here for 5 hours. He's like, yeah. Stopped in at the tab. Conveniently placed next to the IGA.
The pub or the tab?
No, the tab. He loves the tab.
So he doesn't have a schooner
No.
while he's waiting?
No, he
What's the
does
point?
love going. He doesn't really like drinking by himself. That's why. He does love going. Like, my brother and I will take him to the Dicky Beach Surf Club. They got tab in the surf club. He loves it.
Fuck yeah.
My dad loves the Little Bar Surf Club.
Oh, I love them.
He
Little
was
Bar
banned
Surf
from
Club.
Maroochydore.
Love
Surf
your
Club
dad.
for a while.
Also
Love
a
his
good surfer,
your
yeah.
dad is one of the best Facebook commenters.
Mate.
Bro, so funny. I remember Hunter Thomas had a go at you about something, and then your dad just came back and was like, "Where's your premierships, cunt?" And I was like,
Number 6.
And I always get a message from Dad, mate, what are you up to? And he's like, I've had a few fucking rums, mate. For the Freeneys love rum and we're no good on it. None of us, not one of us, are very good on it.
Is there anyone who's good on the rum though in the whole of Australia?
I love it.
I love it too on Mother's Milk,
Actually,
but I just
I get
fucking
really
terrible.
You sent me a video at like 4:30 this morning.
Oh, jeez.
Can I watch it?
Yeah.
I didn't even watch it. I was
Oh,
at
really?
breakfast. What do I saw?
I started playing "I'm Spinning Around" by Kylie Minogue.
Track!
I was walking by myself to Macca's this morning at about 4:30, and
This is Josh.
Oh.
Behind me is Suncorp Stadium.
yeah,
Suncorp Stadium is a place where the Broncos don't win anymore, but they don't register.
from the heart.
From the heart.
It's also a place.
That's the end of it. So that came,
I don't know.
that came through at 3:54 a.m. saying my earliest alarm is set for 10:40. Cunt.
I woke up at 10.
So Clutzy left here at 3:40, and it's currently 2:39, and we're back.
Back, baby.
We're back in a big way.
We're back, baby.
We're back in a big way. Actually, when we were downstairs, love the staff here as well.
Yeah, can't thank you enough.
I'm not sure what her name is, but she's one of the managers. And I went down to get some jugs before, courtesy of Ryan Freeney. Thanks for the
I thought you
shout.
said drugs.
No, jugs. Woo! There'll be no swinging today, mate. So I've gone down, and she's like, "How are you today?" And I was like, "Oh fuck, yeah, I'm good. How are you?" Like, last night was pretty big. She's like, "Yeah." you look like you had a big night last night. You were in fine form. And I was like, you know what? To be recognised and appreciated for getting on the piss hard last night, and then you're back the next day, I feel fucking spectacular.
You should, mate. Good on you.
I'm so proud.
Proud
I'm
of
so
you,
happy.
man.
I can't do it, The hangover, I get.
I love it.
You
I
are a
love it.
coward.
Oh,
You are a coward.
Are you,
It's not.
I think so. I've got another mate, Cookie.
you can't
Special
say
mention
you
to
can't
Cookie.
call me a coward.
Shut
You have stated publicly that you don't get hangovers because you
Well, because I'm
literally
not a coward. I'm a king.
I,
You know what I mean?
wrong.
yeah, I definitely don't get hangovers. Then.
Oh,
I
get
definitely
them.
do, but I just fucking chest on, sink the knees, chest it through.
Yeah.
Mate, especially when I have like craft beers and shit. My God.
You'd be terrible on tour then.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
I went on some pretty
Don't
crazy.
try and,
nah,
don't try and come
uni
back
games.
You
from
can't
tours.
segue. You didn't even come to COVID-19 Olympics.
Yeah.
We
That was
haven't
pretty-
brought that
was that
up, have
loose?
we?
Can we tell the story about the beer pong? Freeney with the beer pong and the speedos on. Are we allowed to tell that story?
At
Can't
your
remember
place.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro. We're beer
Clutz-
pong
let Clutzy
partners.
tell it, yeah.
We're beer pong partners.
Oh yeah,
And we're playing against your mate Cookie and fuck, I forgot who else.
We went full tour, mate.
And Freeney's in his pack DTs
It's
all
freezing
day.
too. Cunt.
So cold.
Freezing, cunt.
And
Oh, just gone 3 cunts.
And-
in a row. Here we go. Fourth. Sorry.
that's all
Can you
right,
say
cunt.
bloke first quickly?
Bloke.
We'll dub that over.
Yeah, so it was absolutely cooked. We
Mind
came out of the
you,
box
can I stop
firing.
for a second?
Yeah.
I bought this. I started cycling, so in case you didn't know, I'm a cyclist now. And I have got Lycra and everything now, but at that stage I didn't.
Typical cyclist telling
was-
us about how he's a cyclist.
It was
Yeah.
it was
the
the
noise.
first
Yeah.
ride I ever did, and I didn't have a proper bike. I had a commuter instead of a normal
like road
like,
bike.
proper road bike.
Yeah,
I rode 65 k's.
that's pretty good,
It was fucking terrible, mate. Okay,
mate.
I was always thinking, I'm not drinking that. I'm fucked. You bitched out.
Yeah,
Um,
in a big way.
Anyway,
the
so
worst chest pains.
I don't know where I'm going with that story, but
I was gonna say.
So what I was going to
Sorry,
say.
quick segue. In COVID, I tried to get fit and borrowed my girlfriend's road bike and put it on a wind trainer. And I fell off twice. Stationary road bike fell off twice. Anyway, continue.
So,
fucked.
all right, so beer pong, where we came out of the box firing. I think we sunk 4 or 5 cups in our first couple of throws.
was it me or was it you? Because
It
I
was
was
me.
pretty fucked up by that.
Yeah, I carried you. I didn't want to say it, but I carried.
Because I just bought a carton of cruisers and I just saw them off.
And that's actually yeah, it wasn't beer pong. It was cruiser,
cruiser
pong.
pong.
And fuck, it was
Fuck,
good.
it was good.
But Freeny grabs me and just holds me there, and he's just like, "This is how we're gonna win, intimidation." And then you just stand there and stare at the boys at
In
the
his
end of the
DTs.
table, and you just go, and I was like, "Okay, this is weird." And then I just hear this little trickling, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I was like, "Freeney's pissed himself." He just stood there. It just
Couldn't hit
Just
one
pissed
from after
yourself.
that, the boys.
Yeah, no, it was
And we came home. And
we came
won.
home and we won.
Of course.
The intimidation worked. And then Freddie's like, "Oh, that was so crook. I got to have a shower." And just runs inside.
But you got to do what you got to do to win
That's it,
beer
yeah.
pong.
Exactly.
Well done.
Oh, sorry, cruiser pong.
Yeah.
Cruiser pong, cruiser pong.
Shout out
yeah,
to cruiser pong.
That was a great day as well. It escalated so quickly. And
I lost half my
blame
fence that day.
It went from Clutzy. It went from Clutzy telling me I'm feeling a bit crook. I don't think I'll go to Freeney's. To him messaging me 1,000 times saying I'm blind. To him saying
I was feeling
Mum's
so-
picking me up at 8:30 tonight.
I started getting a bit of a head cold the day before, and I woke up and I was like, I feel so shit. And I was like, no, I need to do this.
Yeah.
I need to carry the flag. I need to do this.
Were you happy you did?
Fuck yeah. Although I've got a story to tell you
Yeah.
because I was blind, and I blame it on Hope Brewery's Imperial Raspberry Sours.
Delicious beer.
But
I started on that
fucked
too,
me.
and I was just
started
like,
on them too.
why am I so pissed?
Yeah, they're like 2.5
I
standards
bought,
each or
I
something.
had 4 of those drinks. I'm like, why am I so pissed? And then I looked, I'm like, oh dear.
I just got like the first night fever sort of when I rocked up. Like, I was just so happy and excited.
It happens, man.
So I pounded a 4-pack of those raspberry sours in the first hour and 2 Northerns. And I was like, oh, it's only
Legend.
6 beers. And then I was like, it's a lot of fucking standards. Like, that's some
Yeah.
high alcohol percentage. And from there, like, we had some highest of highs, and then I got to the lowest of low.
Yeah, I saw you at one stage. You're like,
Yeah. I so before that, I was like, oh, I got to take a dump. So I was just like, stumbled my way to your toilet. And then I started getting like the sweats while I was taking a shit on your toilet. I
Is
was
that
like,
you that
oh,
vomited
fuck.
in there?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I cleaned it up.
Fucking dog. You did an okay job.
Yeah, fuck.
I'll be honest.
It was
That
red.
next day, you could picture how hungover I was, and I had to clean that whole house. It was fucked.
So, what happened? I'm sitting there taking a dump, and then I'm just like, oh, fuck, I feel so crook. I fell off the toilet, so I've got pants around the ankles.
No shit, just
Having what?
little nug sit there like this.
And I was like, fuck, I hope the door's locked, because if someone walks in, they're getting the biggest brown eye.
Proper brown eye.
And I was just like there,
With GST.
throwing up, and then I was like, what?
Fully naked.
Yeah, pretty much. And I was just like, what has come of me? I'm 25 years old. It's like 6:30 on a Saturday.
Please help me, Mum.
Not in the Mum actually came and picked me up because I was like, I don't know where the fuck I am. Texted her. I was like,
I was genuinely worried. He was texting
get the
me.
address from Dad.
Yeah.
I
He's
got
like, I
home.
don't know where I am. I'm lost and I can't walk. I was like, he might actually be in trouble.
He was so fucked.
Welcome to the pack, boys.
Oh, bruh. It was so good. So good.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I not my finest moment.
Okay,
It
well,
reminded
it's a
me
bit
of
up there.
being, I'd say 17.
Yeah.
I
We've
could
all had
call
one
it.
of those.
Yeah,
nights.
no, it was. Oh, it was fucked, but it was a good fucked.
Nearly.
I loved it.
So good.
Absolutely loved it.
That was a good day. That was a good blowout. I needed that. I really needed that.
You did.
When's the next one playing? The next blowout?
Fuck, man.
Right
That
fucking
was one of the... Yeah.
Actually, about 3 p.m.
I just remember rocking up actually, and Dad really wanted to say g'day because Dad dropped me over, and we walk around the back.
I think
That's
I was
like-
pissed already then.
Yeah, and Dad goes, "How you going, mate?" He goes, "I am the worst fucking father." And Dad's like, "Excuse me."
Oh, because he broke his arm like that.
Oh, yeah, that's
He
right.
fell off his
My
horse.
Yeah.
son's riding horses today, and he broke his fucking arm, and now I'm in Brisbane, and I'm just
Pissing
pissed
my
as fuck.
pants.
No, well, I couldn't do anything because
Yeah.
by the time I realised I've already had my 4 Imperials
Yeah.
and a couple something else, and I'm like, I am blind.
Dad
Yeah.
was like, "Do you want me to drive? Do you want me to drive you anywhere?" And you're like, "Can you imagine me rocking up to a hospital
Yeah.
like this?
Yeah.
Like
There's
coming
nothing I
in
can
red
do.
hot."
How did that go down with the missus, actually?
Oh, no, she just said stay there. Like,
Oh, okay, yeah.
she's, you know, used to me.
Yeah.
She must
That's
be very
good.
patient.
Yeah.
I
She-
love that.
She's a good girl.
She
Yeah.
is. She is.
Lucky
Spectacular.
girl. Very lucky girl.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
fuck yeah.
That was
At my
convincing.
heaviest. At my heaviest. She loves me at my heaviest.
Don't we fucking all?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Aren't we all not at our heaviest? Like, I'm definitely at my heaviest.
Oh. Yeah.
It's like you stole someone's wok and you chucked it under your shirt. I'm not going to do that. I'm too embarrassed.
Yeah, me too.
I have
Share
no
stays on
shame.
during podcast.
Some dude I saw on my For You page on TikTok said to not think about how people judge you and just think of yourself. So that's why we're
100%.
like this.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was really
Guys.
weird.
You're hairless.
Yeah, mate, you got to clip it down.
Hell no.
It's
Too much
definitely...
maintenance.
It's definitely... No, I'd just go... I think it's like once a month. Once a month. Everything, mate.
Really?
It's all
Everything.
off.
Nice.
No hair from my chin down. No, just was clipping.
Yeah, fuck.
Remember, Clutzy, during the week, we were in the car. Where were we going? Might have been...
Who knows?
And
To the
something
game,
really
bro.
funny happened. And we're like, oh, we should mention that on the podcast. We do that all the time.
Yeah.
And I...
You should make notes. You should just
Actually-
like...
Nah,
write
fuck
it-
that. People are always like, oh, how much planning do you do for the podcast?
Nothing.
0.
This one today, legitimately
Yeah.
0.
Rock up.
Beers.
Chat
Yeah.
shit.
We have to...
1:30, be here. Done. That's
and
all.
you still won't even...
Yeah.
Quarter-
Quarter past 2 we started, I think.
Actually,
Like, where are you guys?
Yeah,
Because I was running
Ashgrove,
late.
yeah.
I got hit 1:35.
To be fair, the website crashed. I had to fix that.
Yeah,
Anyway.
fuck. Things that happened in the car today. Das was trying to get in the right lane, and this old burb wouldn't let him.
Yeah.
If you got a ute, you just pull in.
And-
I'm coming in.
I don't know about you.
Nah. But
Rolls Royce.
out of just out of a spur of the moment,
Very
I just
reliable.
sat there in
Upgraded
the
from the Gets
passenger
pussy.
seat. Fuck yeah.
Sorry,
Say some
Josh.
pussy for
So
the rest
I
of
was
you.
just sitting there in the passenger seat, and I look over, and I'm just giving the finger, and there's this little girl in the back, and she's looking, and I've just like eyeballed her, giving her the finger.
Like fucking
I
like
was
6 years old.
Yeah, I was like,
I probably shouldn't have done that.
that is. Yeah, I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Like,
She needs
that's
to learn, man.
terrifying.
Yeah.
She needs to learn.
But yeah,
Toxic
when
masculinity.
people,
Pig.
I reek of toxic masculinity.
Me too.
You are a
mate,
bit of
I'll
a
be honest.
hog.
You go.
Freeny, another
can
thing I
pull that
want to clear up.
Wow.
Oh my god. It's an aggressive pour.
Didn't turn it too bad.
Yeah, it's fucked. That is
Little
fucked.
bit.
Don't
pour it out. Yeah, now you've got me.
I'd like to I'd like to delve into
Fuck yeah.
a little bit about your heritage, your background, because you're a man of many accents.
Yeah, absolutely. The other night I went down. Yeah, fucking so glad I'm not playing like serious footy anymore.
Fuck yeah.
I was walking
Me too.
on the way from the Mighty Fours, walking back around, see the Prems training. And then Jamie, what's his last name? Jamie, he's got the tattoos on his leg. He goes fucking hard.
Oh, Rick, the Troy's mate. The
Jamie
blondie?
Rickard. Is Jamie Rickard?
Yeah. That cunt's fucked.
He goes so hard. He's just like kamikazing doing it.
We'll have to
Anyway,
make this
he's
episode
pa-
explicit for sure.
He's passed the ball or something, and I hear this. Fucking Jamie, if you have passed the ball one more fucking time, I'll take your fucking head off. It's just like, I don't know. That wasn't my best South African accent, but
Give us your best.
I'm
mate.
pretty pissed. I've only had 4 or 5 pints. But anyway, I could not stop laughing. I'm like, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm
Yeah.
going home.
Absolutely.
And I actually haven't really exerted myself tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go home.
We played TRL on Wednesday night, and 2 people on the team yacked because we're all so unfit and they work so hard. And at the end of the game, I was like, I'm literally not even sweating.
Because you wanted to
Kind of-
throw the ball with your small hands.
Kind of felt bad. I was like, oof.
The thing is,
We
though,
got
is
there,
that if people question why you're not going hard at lower grades training,
Grow up.
I said it to Freddie. Yeah, 1, go to bed with the mirror and wake
Up to yourself. Yeah.
Thank you. And 2, I've just got to let the younger boys learn the game plan. I've
Well,
been
that's
doing
it,
this for
mate.
ages. I said to Freddie, that's my go-to every day of the week.
Well, now you've given away your secret.
I'm going to ask you more
Doesn't
questions
matter.
now in front of the group.
All right.
Anyway, no, but I reckon
on
like
the
our
wing.
game-based fitness is a bit of fun. Like it's
love
it's
it.
fucking hard, and everyone sort of gets that competitive
I reckon
mentality.
you'd enjoy it. So it's touch, but with a twist. Bit of a
Drop off
twist.
touch. Do a drop off.
Let's turn this podcast into you guys just talking about footy training. It'd be sick.
Oh, fuck yeah, man.
How about
Wait.
you grow a spine and come down and play?
You got no ticker, cunt.
Yeah.
You're not
You've
ready.
got
You're
no
not ready for
fucking
this.
ticker. See that? Greatest jersey ever.
It is.
Big call.
I actually I felt real bad. A couple of the boys at footy
How
have
good's
said,
that East jersey getting covered up? Coward. Meow.
you know it's a shit jersey? West. Shout out J-Ball.
Greatest,
Win something.
greatest club. House.
Yeah, that was actually very
That was good.
funny.
That was
For those listening,
Pillar to Post podcast.
Pillar to Post podcast posted something about a week and a half ago, and it was about if you follow club rugby or whatever. Not many people do. Not many people follow
I
rugby.
think, no,
Not many
club
people
rugby's
follow this
alright.
Club
podcast
rugby's
either.
good.
so-
Club rugby's good.
No,
Rugby not good.
Not good. I
But
wonder who designed that Wallabies jersey just up there. It's got pretty short.
that one, dude, that is. It's very. It's. Oh. It's as wide as it is. Like
No, but it's not very.
My
wonder
gut
where they
would be
measured
hanging
from.
out so
I
much.
wonder where they measured from.
No. That's a short man. Maybe that was Bill Young.
I don't think Clutzy's.
SpongeBob SquarePants. That was his jersey.
This
Yeah, I don't think he.
it's
I've
over his head.
completely got
No
over
one else
my head.
listening. No one else listening will understand either. So let's move on. Maybe have you got a bone to pick with anyone, friends? That's another segment
Yeah, you
we've
said something about
introduced.
underwear.
I think you guys have already covered it, but bonds.
Yeah,
Right. I think I've got one of them on now.
I think I've got bonds on too.
So
Yeah, I do.
bonds,
I've got
it's the
jocks
one
on.
with the gold elastic band.
No,
They made
be
these
nice.
ones that were indestructible.
indestructible.
Indestructible. These undies that they were a step before actual bike pants, or like a similar material, but not
Okay.
exactly that.
Yeah.
They cracked the code. They cracked the code for especially for fat boys like me. Real zero thigh gap, just heavy set.
Big plums.
I tell you what, nah. Little balls. I got little balls. Snipers though. Anyway, decent rod. Nothing
I didn't want to ask.
crazy.
I didn't
nothing-
want to ask, but
Nothing crazy, but I'm happy.
yeah,
Anyway,
that's how you use it
what are we
anyway.
talking about? Yeah. Oh, and you're dead right. No, but anyway, the undies,
So I tell
they
myself.
cracked the code, and I've never been able to find. I bought up large. I reckon I've had these undies, as fucked as it sounds, for about 2 years.
Yeah.
Like, and no holes.
Wow.
No holes, cunt.
Wow.
They cracked the code, but I think they realised they cracked the code and went back to what they were
Yeah.
all about. So you have to keep buying them.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That's one thing. That's one thing I cracked the code with.
That's fucked.
Yeah. Shout out to Bonds Undies. Actually, they're an enemy of the podcast.
What was that?
Well, Clutzy doesn't have much luck with undies either.
Okay, and they had these ones that were.
Every underwear
That were
company is an
unchafed.
enemy of this podcast.
They had this one. They had this one
Underwear in general.
line that was unchaffable or some fucking bullshit, and I wore them, and mate, they were the worst.
Really.
They rode up terribly.
No, I don't like
Well, actually,
that.
I didn't. Through the whole of COVID, when I was working from home, I didn't wear jocks for like 3 months.
How fucked are jocks?
Oh, mate, it was the best.
I only wear them when I go out of the house,
Yeah.
Literally,
and even then, sometimes I really speculate on, do
Yeah.
I need to? It
that's
this week?
me. Yeah.
I get these multi-purpose pants, and industry seem to have also cracked the code of these
Multi-purpose
boardies.
pants.
They're
With the belts
boardies
in.
with pockets.
Yeah, and they
And
look
they're
like
stretchy.
chinos. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know the ones.
amazing. Amazing.
You know, it's funny. I like moved in with my missus just around COVID, and conveniently at the same time I stopped wearing underwear, and we'd be doing the washing. She's like, "Where the fuck are all your jocks?" It's like, in the top drawer, clean.
You're just ready to
Don't
go
wear 'em.
straight away.
Don't wear them.
Never. I'm back though. Back wearing them. Back in the office.
Fucking coward.
Yeah.
No,
Hate
I reckon
the
you
office.
should do free ball Fridays.
Yeah. Should.
Couldn't do it at work, man. There'd be too much going on. There'd be an absolute.
I also feel like I wear like chinos to work. It's like the zipper scares me.
Jeez, yeah, it's pretty funny.
I don't know if I'd go free balls with a zipper.
No, there'd be a bit
Oh,
of there'd be a bit of raw rubbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
And just the
that.
thought of
Oh.
don't want to go there.
jamming for the Western foreskin and that.
The force.
Yeah. Congratulations, Western Foreskin. You're still shit, by the way. Up the Reds.
Also, I
How-
was really excited because last week on the podcast I said Broncos are going to win 13 plus, and they
Fuck.
did. And I was going to bring it up today, but then
Yeah.
last night they got punished. Yeah.
48-0.
Also, for people that listened last week, I did do my in-depth
Yeah, he did. He's a man
review
of his
of
word.
Darius Boyd and why he's the greatest player ever. I lost a bet. Dar said if the Broncos win 13 plus against the Doggies,
You had
I
to say
have
that.
to
Yeah.
do a
That's fair,
review
because I was about to stab
of
you.
Darius Boyd and why he is the greatest player ever.
Oh,
However, I did it with my own twist. The reason why I said he was the greatest player ever was because
you're lying.
you know that kid that he's just no good, but he just keeps on trying? That's him. You know he's not good, but you just got to back him.
He turns up.
He turns up, but you'd rather play with 12? You'd rather play with 14? I don't know. That's what I admire about him. He's that shit, he just keeps turning up.
Yeah, well, you would too if you were fucking getting $800,000 a
grand.
year.
Fuck yeah.
Darius Boyd should just retire, yeah, and not get paid 800 grand for the year.
Couldn't he just show some ticker and just fucking fly into something? Just once, even if it's just
Yeah.
an
If I got a
hectic,
free
an
cup of
hectic
tea, I'd keep
overlap,
rocking up.
hectic overlap, and just shoot in
Just
and take some
jam
cunt's
someone.
head off.
Yeah.
Yeah, surely.
Coward.
How's Corey Oates as well?
Well, he's not
Not
broken.
good. Yeah, he's
He
not
doesn't have a
broken.
broken
yeah.
leg.
There's a hematoma apparently. I don't even know what that is.
It's a big word.
Well, it is a severe bruising.
Right.
Hematoma. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah,
for that.
soft injury.
Yeah.
Very soft. So now it soft tissue. Now it explains why he got up and played the ball.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if you got a bone sticking out of your leg,
Got a bone to pick.
yeah,
It's
got a
fucking.
bone to pick. That's fucked.
Do you reckon this whole COVID thing's actually fucked league a bit? Because
Yeah.
you know what I
The
mean.
bubble
Like,
and stuff.
yeah,
With what? In what
I'd
just
respect?
like
I'd still
just,
prefer.
just like it's just not the normal sort
Yeah.
of fixtures.
I'd still prefer it than nothing though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. There's been some good footy.
Yeah.
It's some great footage.
Raiders Storm game was good on.
Raiders Stormers. Oh, no, Raiders Roosters.
Raiders Roosters, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
On Thursday night.
It was good to see the fucking Roosters lose.
Yeah, hate
Sick
it.
of those cunts.
Yeah,
Fuck. Keep swearing.
that's
Yeah,
alright.
no, that's all right.
As long as
I love
I'm not swearing.
it. I
Mum will be happy.
Pretty-
Wasn't me this week.
What was your go-to wine the other night?
I couldn't tell you, mate. Actually, I could tell you. It's called the
Pinot?
Good Oil.
Yeah.
It's delicious. I think it was a
was it
Cab
Good Oil?
Sav blend or something. I don't know.
I heard a good story.
I don't nothing about wine.
Neither. I like
and I never
Pinots.
will know anything about wine because I'm all about the beers.
Yeah, no.
Bloody brilliant.
Actually, I
Bloody
had
brilliant beers.
Colonial Pale Ale last night for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious. Yeah, really good
So
beer.
I'm not a big pale ale fan. I've got to ease myself into them, I think. But
Mm.
what did I have the other night? I went stock standard brouhaha. Oh, the milk stout.
Yeah,
That was
delicious.
Great
Great beer.
Great.
Yeah,
Love brouhaha.
big
Mate,
fan.
Have they made a bad
Please
beer?
sponsor us. Never.
Have
No.
they had a bad beer?
No, I don't think so.
Never.
I haven't had one.
Have you been
Imperial
to the,
have.
I had
Well, I don't
um,
really like lemon
I had
in a drink.
a birthday lunch
And I
thing.
don't like. Oh, what was that blood orange thing? I could have pegged that full can at the owner's head. That was fucked.
We
I should have known though. Blood orange.
yeah, it's aggro.
If it's gonna taste like blood orange, it's not gonna be great.
No,
I hate
Although
orange.
sorbet, blood orange sorbet is good.
Really?
can't
We
say
used to
I've
angel
ever dabbled.
Tismay up the coast. Are fucking so good. Tried everything.
Fuck yeah.
I had my birthday lunch at Brouhaha Brewery, and we had quite
Where
a
is
few
it?
tasting paddles in
Mulaney.
Mulaney.
Is that from Mulaney?
Yeah.
bro.
Manager
Brouhaha
Kel?
is Mulaney.
They-
Shout out to Manager
shout out
Kel.
Manager Kel. Sexiest, second best looking guy in Jeep's team.
Yeah, besides me.
Pat Nicholson,
Oh fuck.
get a grip.
Sorry, mate.
Wake up to
Wait, but
yourself.
how's Jaquel's? He's punching, by the way.
Yeah.
But how's his fucking monobrow? He looks like Aggro from Cartoons Connection. But he's also said to his missus has got that sorted out too. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Love a bit of
I actually, funny story. I went to do an upload the other day.
Is it going to be a funny
for-
story?
Well, it is in
Hope
a
so.
way. To me, it's funny. As we know, I laugh at myself all the
I
time.
don't want to pump my own tyres up.
Yeah,
but
don't want to pump my own tyres, but fuck, I'm funny.
I've seen
But,
something on Bunny Zoo.
I was doing an Instagram story for Bloody Brewery Beers. I filmed it. I was about to post it. And then I was like, holy fuck, look at that monobrow. So I got out of the car, ran upstairs, didn't have anything to fix it up
What do you mean, cunt?
except a little razor. So I was just standing. I
How do
was
you not have
like,
tweezers, man? I've got
Yeah.
tweezers.
I had to go to work.
Fucking-
I actually rocked up late to work because of it. Because I was like, I have the most disgusting monobrow. So I just got I just got the fucking razor and just went.
Remember that kid from our school? I don't want to name him.
Name him.
Nah. And he tried to fix his monobrow up with. He tried to burn his eyebrows off, and he came with like no eyebrows to school.
What house was he in?
A green one. I can't remember. Maybe
Yeah,
Gilroy. Nah. I'll
Can
tell
you
you
give me some
later.
initials?
Nah. I'll tell you after.
Do we still see him?
Nah.
So
Oh, fuck him.
No, but
No, fair enough.
good
fair
guy. I don't want to rag on him.
what's his first name?
Enough. Aggro.
There was like 200 people in our year.
Correct.
So did he
Is
have
that
the
it
same
at Maris? You
240.
cowards. We had like
240.
fucking 500 or 700, Nudgy.
Yeah. Well,
Hush, hush, hush! Sorry.
yeah, sick, bro.
Legend.
Stop living in the past.
Yeah.
It's like
Classic
way
nudgy. Classic nudgy.
pure arrogance. Sorry, guys.
Toxic masculinity.
Fucking beat you in a fucking fight.
You would.
Yeah.
You
most
probably would,
likely.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that today, actually. I saw some. I was out at breakfast this morning. I saw some blokes, and I was like, they're probably my age, and I look like their younger brother. Like they're. I feel like even just maybe not so much you, Clutzy, but our group of mates, we all look fucking 14 still.
Yeah.
You do, definitely.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch.
17.
It's funny. Like our group of mates,
Except
it's
you can't
either.
You look homeless and 46.
I've been divorced 3 times and had all my money taken. That's my look.
I'm going to move to Southeast Asia.
Yeah. I'll find a nice Thai wife.
She love you a long time, big boy. Oh, but a sexy man. With
Hey,
a
what you want,
massage. Go fuck
So-
yourself. It's like touching a balls hack. Disgusting boy. Go fuck yourself.
Our
How did we
mates,
get
it's
here?
literally
Bloody hairy
like,
man.
it's literally like they're
Disgusting.
either real big and tall or real small and 12.
Yeah.
And
Who's big and tall?
Keno,
Yeah.
heard he's tall, but he's a fucking twig.
Yeah.
Where's
Where's Hurdy from? Is he from country?
Terrace.
No, Hurdy's a terrace boy. Malaysian descent. Lovely guy.
Salamat Datang, by the way. Heard he? I don't know what that means. Oh, that's probably...
He probably doesn't either. He's actually said to me when he goes back over to Malaysia, he's just like,
Bola
I don't
saya
know
pergi
how-
minum.
what does that mean?
Go have a glass of water. It's Indonesian. Close enough. Tidak. No.
We're on fire, learning lots.
Yeah, you like that?
Oh, yeah. I'm perplexed.
Perplexed. I
I'm
simply do not
You
understand.
guys simply do not understand. I'm perplexed. One of the boys.
You had to say that in Chinese?
Say what in Chinese?
Ting budong.
What's that mean?
I don't know. They talk to me. I'm like, Ting budong. And they're like, funny round eye.
Fat man.
Yeah. Fat round eye. We had we had these tiles at work. It's actually quite a funny story. And the lasers out, everything bang on. And these fat Aussie fucking tilers, mate. Oh, I hate Aussies in construction sometimes. They have zero work ethic and they're terrible. They fuck this whole pool surround up. I'm like, look at these fat Aussie round eyes. To these Chinese, like they're like,
Oh, I gotta love it.
yeah.
Spectacular.
I have great work ethic. Oh, actually, no, I can't tie it in. I was going to tell a funny story, but one of Louis' mates last night, we had this thing on, and my little brother and a few of his mates came around, and one of them rocked up late. Declan O'Sullivan.
Love that.
And they were like, "Oh, the Chihuahua's here." I was like, "What? Why are they calling him the Chihuahua?" He's the weakest dog out of the
group. That is so good.
Oh, Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Mike,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
a weak dog. How good's a nickname?
That is a good nickname.
What's your best nicknames for friends?
For friends.
We don't have that many, eh?
friends. Yeah.
No, nicknames.
We have real boring nicknames.
Yeah.
I think.
Sam Barker's sometimes known as the Kalamata Olive, but you can figure that one out yourself.
What's wrong with Kalamata Olive? What's that?
He's just got a small black.
Buru.
Yeah. There's a photo floating around somewhere.
Kalamata Olive.
In his defence, we had spent a lot of time in a cold pool before the photo was taken, but pictures
Kalamata
don't
Olive.
lie.
You look like Buru.
He'll be listening too.
Oh,
Shout out
good.
Sam.
Now everyone knows.
Yeah.
I don't have many here, like a chainsaw or pencil.
Pencil. yeah.
Pencil's a good one.
Classic pencil. Shout
Love
out to pencil.
Troy Simpkins,
The
Trojan.
flounder, one of my mates I work with, he's got a head like a fucking, looks like a flounder. Like, you know, flounders, they're
Flat.
bottom-dwelling
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so if you got that fish like that, he's got a long face,
Yeah.
very thin.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't want a big fucking wind and turn his head sideways. It's a big sail. He just, it's like your size head, but
thin.
thinner.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I got a
yeah.
problem with
That's
fat hair.
Dory, like think Dory.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
fucking-
yeah. Finding Nemo.
Jeez, it's gross. I genuinely
It makes me
Can't-
sick.
I'm trying to think now as well. We've got no mates with funny
Stranksy, the
nicknames.
mutant.
Yeah.
That guy's fucked. Last night, how's this? He comes here, buys 3 rum and cokes, just skulls them, goes back inside, buys another 3, and I come out to him and I just look at him and I go, like, how you going? Skull mine, and he goes, watch this. Skulls the next 3, walks back inside, grabs another 3 rums, comes back out, skulls them. So he sculled 9.
What happened to him?
He ordered $100 of McDonald's and went home.
Fought everyone.
I'm
before
pretty
that.
sure. I'm pretty sure he. Actually, he's. No, this is fucked. I got to go home. I was like, why? He's like, I'm so blind. I just sculled 9 rums. I was like,
That'll get
yeah,
ya.
that's pretty fucked.
That will get you.
That will
You
get
know
you
what?
9
I'd
times. that
usually
amount.
try and keep you here, but you
You're
should probably
fucked.
get
You're
out
a
of here.
mutant. Get out of my face.
Yeah, but
Or
he's
you
the
fight me.
mutant.
Yeah.
Um,
None of our friends
loves his
other than that
grace.
have good nicknames, eh?
no, I don't think so.
Great.
Chosman. It's not that good, but
No.
Squirter, you know Squirter. Remember Squirter?
McQuarter.
Yeah, I always
few
thought
of
like, what Squirter? What's the story behind it, mate? Oh, my last name's McQuarter.
Actually, there's one McQuarter. I played cricket with him at school. Declan. Not Declan. That's
Connor.
Louis' mate. Connor. Buddha is his nickname because
Buddha.
he literally was the heaviest baby born in Australia when he was born. So they call him Buddha.
legit.
Yeah, it's in the paper.
That's
Far
so
out. I
good.
didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
That was so good. He's got thick eyebrows.
Yeah,
do.
very.
There's no milkman in that family.
No.
Mr.
Great.
McQuarter's eyebrows are outstanding.
Yeah.
They are great family.
Yeah, great family.
Great
Shout out to
family.
the McQuarters.
Come back down to Jeeps. You
Please.
dogs. Please.
Well, we're going for 55 minutes. So is there any other topics of conversation we want to cover, or
No, I'm about
Issues
to
in
piss
the
myself,
world?
I'll be honest.
Slippery.
should we keep him here for a bit longer, Clutzy, and see if we can recreate the
I'll piss myself. I don't give a fuck.
Cruise I know. I've seen it.
I'll just pull it out.
fountain?
There's a funny story about it, right? So one of the boys had this party trick, and he'd try and piss out his dick and piss
Funny,
over it. He had
funny party trick.
from Darling Downs. It was Stingrays versus Darling Downs back in the day. And I got all the Darling Downs boys and Stingrays boys back to my house in Mooloolaba. It was a sick pad. White privilege, whatever. Anyway.
Toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And this guy, Andrew Pauly, he had this trick, and he would try and piss over his head. So he's got his willy. And he's pissing. He's like, oh, it's going up. Right across his face. Oh, it was funny. Yeah, that was a good little story.
That is funny. I'd like to see that
Maybe you
on
should
video.
expand on the bubbler and try and do that.
Yeah, maybe. Give it a go later tonight.
Darcy used to be a massive advocate for the bubbler.
Yeah, good times. Me and Todd Carney here, boys.
Yeah.
Todd Carney's too scared to go into public toilets.
Oh, actually, that's so funny.
Yeah, he dead set is too scared to go into
We
public
listened
toilets.
to this podcast he did with Ice from YKTR,
Yeah.
and Ice was asking him about it, and he was like, "It's bad to laugh at, but he's like, I can't go into public toilets by myself. He's got anxiety about going into
Because everyone just
public
asks him
toilets
to do a
because
bubbler.
everyone do the bubbler, Toddy, do the bubbler,
Totally.
Toddy."
One trick
Yeah.
pony. I'm a huge fan of Todd Carney, and
Me too, mate. He's had a
We-
rough trot there. He did some
Yeah.
stupid shit,
Mate,
but fucking
But
wave
he
it.
never should have got kicked out of
No
the league for
way.
it.
you know, every time he would do something dumb, have a year off, come back, join a new team, and the next year they win the premiership.
Yeah.
Did it every time.
He
He
we
was
actually
so good.
there's this that app.
He played Origin and everything, eh?
Yeah.
You know that app where you can get sports people to come and
Chris
do like
Lynn's
a
app.
coaching. Yeah.
It's called like playbook coach or something.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
you can like
you
book
can
a
hire
training
you
session.
can hire a professional app. The Smith twins are on it to come coach you and stuff.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
it's so funny. Like
What about the greatest player that never made it?
Ryan Freeney.
Yeah.
You could be on
Just
it.
fuck.
Um,
Just ask me.
But they've got buddy Todd Carney on there, and you can get him to come up from Bondi. And we were all talking. We were like, I think it's like $100 or $200 for an hour for him to come coach you. We're
Hire him
like,
for
can we
8
just-
hours, and then we just
were
give
like,
him the
can we
sauce.
just all pitch in a bunch of money and get him to the pub, and we just pay him
coach
to
us how to
coach
go
us how
full
to
rugby
sink
league
picks.
drunk?
Yeah.
We'll just do it at New Farm Park and just rock up with cartons.
Yeah, I reckon he'd be sick. Like after watching that podcast, I don't think he'd be around it.
No,
No.
definitely not.
He definitely hates it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't
We're
know.
paying, so it
Maybe
doesn't matter.
maybe we can get Brett Finch. I've heard some
Yeah.
wild stories about that man.
Really?
Yeah, the boys were talking about it last night. Just like animal. He just loves the sesh.
I think a few boys.
Yeah.
Boys did a trip over to Bermuda for Classic Wallabies with Freddie Fittler and Andrew Johns.
Oh God,
They said they were great guys.
that would have been a
Great
lovely
guys.
trip.
Great guys, my piss.
Great.
A bit, yeah, good bit.
Fittler doesn't drink anymore.
Really?
He said,
Coward.
I watched something last year and they were talking to him about
That's
like his
bag.
life.
Jokes,
And he's
jokes.
like-
He doesn't.
And he's like, yeah, I don't drink anymore. Like I find the finer things in life, like going out for walks and stuff. I was like,
Not getting arrested.
Freddie, what are you doing? Get on the piss, bro.
Not
Probably,
getting-
he's probably done something that's gone
Yeah.
under the carpet.
Yeah.
Just brushed it under the
Oh,
rug.
grow up. Joey Johns has done a lot of stuff and it's out there. And
How
everyone
good to hear the
loves
other night when he was just like, why the fuck would you play footy if you can't enjoy beers after?
Yeah.
it.
I was just like, fucking hell.
He's all about the
What's
working
point?
class, man.
Yeah, did you hear him go on about he was talking about how because the Warriors had that scat-ass jersey,
Yeah.
and he's like, most of the people who support rugby league, blue collar, like hard working, and that you want to pay $180 for a jersey, and then you bring out 6 jerseys a year. Like he's like Pierre in marketing with the ponytails got it all wrong and just like ragging on the NRL.
And then Fittler was like, yeah, no, I agree. I think the home jersey should stay the same all the time, but the away jersey can change.
And he's like,
just
no.
like, no.
Well, yeah, don't try and fucking please everyone.
Yeah.
And
Grow up.
he's like, what was it?
Get a
The thing
fucking
with
bit of ticker.
the red jersey for Newcastle. He's like, we played in that, and we lost 3 games. And then I went to them and said, I will never play for this club again if we don't go back to our original stripe because I hate not wearing our uniform. And I was like, holy shit.
Good on
He's
him.
like, yeah, so we
True,
changed back to our normal jersey and we won. And yeah.
Yeah, it's
Good
true
on him.
though. You
Yeah.
don't need to keep changing it. It's
No.
a fucking jersey.
Yeah,
It's there
it's
for
so
a reason.
annoying.
Look at this. You know?
Look at her. She hasn't changed in fucking
Perfection.
years, mate.
Sunny
The only thing I
Banks
do
are-
like is because the horizontal stripes.
Mm.
See that? They need I don't know, bring a V in or something for the
Yeah.
front row at least. You know, just to break that
Oh,
up. Horizontal stripes, no good.
Yeah.
Because if that was black and white or south or something like that, I'd look like the hamburger. I'm no good around the midriff boys.
I do enjoy
Plenty of
seeing
pudding.
the big boys from South when they're in their jerseys
Oh,
because
doesn't
they
it?
look so shit. It's
You
so
remember back in
funny.
the day, they used to have like 243 or whatever as their membership numbers. Like,
Yeah.
what's that? How fucking many fucking kilos you are, cunt?
Yeah. So funny.
How many cheeseburgers you had
So
today? Yeah.
About to piss myself.
Okay,
Alright.
well, let's go.
Well, yeah, guys, thank you for listening. Ryan,
Love
thank
you,
for
boys and
Also,
girls.
I also want to say quickly thank you to everyone who bought a shirt. It was awesome. There's not many left, so thank
Yeah,
you.
fuck
I'm
it.
going to buy one.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you
And
for
for
supporting the
listening to the
cause.
podcast and sharing it. And
big,
everything.
big shout out to the Wilson boys.
yeah,
Who
Yeah, fuck.
It's their new going out shirt apparently. So I'm very happy.
How good is that, boys?
yeah. Get
I like
around.
black
Great
shirts, so they're bringing it in a bit as well. But black
Yeah.
Yeah.
That and I've got a dark soul.
That does look navy, but play
Oh, I think it looks very black, mate. Get
Shout
your
out
eyes
to
checked.
Pack too. That's one of our other sponsors.
Yeah.
Get around it,
Yeah,
boys.
shout out to Pack.
Yeah.
Love Pack.
okay.
Guys,
Brought Big J Bor on.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Hopefully
he's
they
fat as ever.
hopefully they sort out their shirt sizing.
Yeah.
Bye
Did
for
it
now.
A little bit better than White.
Love you,
Pack.
bye. I gotta go. I
Bye
gotta piss
for
myself.
Oh, Freeney's fucked off. Bye.
All right, let's get out of here, Clutzy.
Bye. Yeah, right.
Bye.
Yeah, give moves.